Sip Atmatray, Sip Bliss, Sudeep Bhargava, Sip Audio Video Sudeep. Thank you. Sip Motkul Anand, Sip Pankaj, Sip Samatma, Sip Sunil Chittal, Sip Sagai, Sip Gautam, Sip Rekha, Sip Kundan, Sip Eru, and the rest of you I can't see. Welcome to this call. We start another evening's beautiful call with the subject, is everything in this world happening as per the will of God? We are continuing this as per request of many of you. You said that yesterday it was not completed. Is it true that everything happening in this world is the will of God? And we had so many people speaking so positively. And we had Rumataji, Rekha, Ashok Chotwani, everybody. So don't repeat the same thing. Many people said it is karma. Some people said it is will of God. Some people said, I remember it is mixture. Some people talked about it being a mixture of two. So let's get straight into question answers. Many of you had a question and you are not clear. You wanted, I think Kumar Swami was one of them, Bliko. Many of you had questions. Rekha Parwani had many questions even after the call is over. So come on, let us start. Who would like to ask me questions? Girish. Start with Girish. Yes, Girish. Today should be a heavy question session. Okay. Yes, sir. Tell me, Girish.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, Parutyama.
I say that everything is happening because of God only.
Okay. So then the question in the Parutyama, if everything is happening as per God only, that means karma has no role.
Karma has a role.
Then how it is as per will of God?
The first karma was given by Sip only, God only. So he is responsible for that. What has been given to us.
Yeah.
Then if Maya and Ishvara are doing all the everything in this world, they are also for the first time created by Sip only.
Correct.
We think that we have intellect.
Yeah.
But really, intellect is directed by Sip, and he is directing that. He is only doing all those things.
Okay.
So the basic thing is everything is responsible of Sip only.
Okay. No, a very profound answer. Thank you, Parutyama. I understand what you are saying, but we need to analyze this a little bit. I want to analyze a little bit more, but you are very.
We have to act in this world, and we have to do everything because we want to come over this sorrows of the world.
Okay, so what we will do, Parutyama, in about 10 minutes, we will come to a conclusion because we will not wait till end of call and then have argument. So in 10 minutes, we will try to conclude this and then we will analyze what you are saying in 10 minutes from now. Parutyama says the truth, everything happy will of God. Universal laws created by Sip, Ishvara, Maya are created by Sip. Everything in the universe is happening because of Maya. First karma is given by human, by Maya. Okay, same thing, she has typed it, I'll also sent it. Thank you, Parutyama. Rekha Parwani.
Shivam, AiR.
Shivam, Rekha.
The will, which free will we have,
Yeah.
because of karma or what?
No, how can free will be? Yeah, free will is a karma. Suppose you're standing in front of me and my scooter fails. I come and I hit you. My scooter fails, I come and hit you. That is why I hit you. It was not, I purposely didn't hit you. My brake failed. I hit you. Nothing happened to you. So, but it was your karma. And that's why I hit you. You straight away caught me and gave me 2 slaps. So what did you do by giving me 2 slaps? What did you do? Free will or not free will? You could have given me 2 slaps, or you could have asked me why I hit you, or you could have understood. But you gave me 2 slaps. So what is the 2 slaps?
I made karma. It was wrong.
No, wrong or right, forget it. But it was free will.
I used my free will.
Yeah.
I used my free will.
Was that act of God? Did God give me 2 slaps?
No.
No. So you, Rekha Parvani, gave 2 slaps.
Yes.
So that's why we are asking, is everything happening as per the will of God? What's your answer? Or you have any
No.
question?
No, I agree it's karma, but the will of God also is there. So I need more light on this topic.
No, today we will get light, but you had some, you were trying to contact me after the call yesterday. Do you have any clarity? You have any questions to ask me?
One was this, and then you ask some others, then I will get back to you with my proper.
Please. Yes, please. So
Thank
please
you.
understand, we need
Yes.
clarity. Today
Yes.
today only few topics we continue for 2 sessions. Normally we finish in 1 day. This topic is very important.
Yes.
So we have coming on 1 more day. So who had a doubt? Otherwise, I will give my answer. I gave answer yesterday. But Kumar Swami, Kumar Swami did say I did not agree with your answer. I think Kumar Swami, you did not agree yesterday.
Yes, sir. Guruji. Soham Guruji.
Yes.
Kumar Swami here.
Yes, sir.
So actually, the law of karma is applicable for all. I am not denying, but whatever the karmas we are performing, with the free will only we are performing.
Correct.
But whatever the destinies are coming, because of your free will karma only, it is the destinies are happening.
Correct.
So in the free will also there are 2 things. Number 1, if you are living as an ignorant, if you are doing as an ignorant as a karmas, I am doer, I am the body and mind. Like that, if you are doing as ignorantly you are living, you are comes under the law of karma.
Correct.
But when you live as a yogi,
Yeah.
you will be superseding your law of karma. You are superseding the law of karma.
Yeah.
But
if you live
one-
as a not yogi, as a Jivan Mukta. As a Jivan Mukta.
Yeah, no. When you are superseding, when you are in yoga, always 24 hours yoga means that is Jivan Mukta status only.
Okay, no, we are
Right.
just clarifying the point. So
No,
a
what-
person who is a Jivan Mukta, a yogi, what happens to him?
He supersedes the law of karma. He will
Correct.
go out of this thing.
Correct.
So what I mean to say is, see, the free will is a weapon only given for only it is only for human being, not
Correct.
for animals, not for unconscious people. But actually, law of karma is applicable for only human beings. That
Correct.
to conscious people, not even animals and all.
Correct.
So with this free will, who are living with the ignorant, those people comes under law of karma. The people, those who are not living, they are living with yoga.
Yeah.
In yoga, definitely will be supersede the law of karma.
Correct.
So what I mean to say is, God has given you a independency. He is not catching anything. He is not interfering. He is everything he has given independently to get the enlightenment.
Correct.
So in that connection, what I mean to say is, God is not coming anything in the way, but He formed some rules and regulations. In that formation of the rules and regulations, if you do good things, you will get bad things, good things. If you do bad things, you will get the bad things.
So Kumar Swami, the question is still not answered. Is everything happening as per the will of God?
No, it is not happening as per the God.
But just no explanation you gave is a different explanation.
No, sir. This is what I meant to say is the free will. See, what I meant to say is we are having a free will.
No, all that okay.
With
Come
which
back
we
to the
are-
point. My dear Kumar Swami, don't go. What you are saying, every point I agree with it. Not even single point I disagree. I agree with every single point. Now I am bringing you back to the subject. What is the subject? In this world, is everything happening as per the will of God? What is
No.
the answer?
No, it is not happening will of the God.
Then?
It is happening according to your law of karma. In that law of karma also there is a difference. I am telling you. Who comes under the law of karma? Who supersedes the law of karma also? I told.
So can I formulate your answer correctly for you? Can I help you to put the answer correct words?
Okay, sir. Tell me.
With your permission, okay? So what Kumar Swami is saying, in this world, everything is not happening as per the will of God, because all those who are living with avidya, with maya, they are under the law of karma.
Yes.
But those who are yogis or Jivan Muktas, they live a life of surrender, and for them everything is happening as per will of God. Now, Kumar Swami, is that correct what you are saying?
We are superseding the law of karma.
Yeah,
So-
and therefore what is happening, how it is happening?
Because you are living in the consciousness. You are not living body and mind. You are living in the
So
consciousness.
who is causing the action? The action?
Sir, that is indirect. Indirect it is happening, but directly with the free will you are going. You are reaching there.
So what is your answer? You are saying those who are ignorant, everything is happening as per karma. For
Yes.
yogi, what is happening? Your answer. Give a clear answer.
Very clear answer is those who are ignorant, they will be coming to a rebirth condition. Those
Correct.
who are supersedes the law of karma.
Yeah.
With his free will, he will not take birth. He will be Jivan Mukta.
But the answer to the question is not answered. In this world, is everything happening as per the will of God?
No, I said no.
Okay, so you have to listen to the final answer. Okay, and I
Yes,
hope you will. I want to give the final answer now. If nobody else is there, anybody else wants to answer, or let me give the answer, or anybody wants to clarify? Because you have to understand this point. You have to clearly understand this point. Do I have your permission to give the answer? Then we discuss. Bliko, Sunil Chittal, Chotwani, Girish, Sudeep, all of you. Can I give the answer? Rumataji? Anybody wants to question me, or can I wants a question, or can I give the answer?
So can I clear one doubt?
Yes, please. That's why I'm asking before I give the answer. Clear whatever doubt you have.
Sir, if I say that
You put volume.
law of karma,
Yeah.
you reduce.
You put volume.
Law of karma plus magic is equal to God's will.
No. Don't try to. Now you're borrowing Sudeep's mind. Now Sudeep's mind is coming to you. Sudeep's mind is now coming and playing in your head now. So stop it. Sudeep, you saw that Sudeep, this is what words start doing. Okay.
Sir, I
I
have
want
a
to give the
doubt,
answer
sir.
now. Who has the doubt? I want to give the answer. Who has the doubt?
It's me, sir, Sudarshan.
Oh, yes, Sudarshan.
Sir, we have in the world totally 195 countries, but in India and Nepal only there are karma siddhanta. In other countries there is nothing like that.
So in
Why
other countries,
God has not?
in other countries, if you plant apples, you will get mangoes.
Why God is not given to chance to other countries to know about karma siddhanta, which they
Come on,
will.
Sudarshan. Come on, Sudarshan. The law of action and reaction. You ask Bliko and Bliss there in Canada. Same law is applying in Canada also, no? You ask the people from different countries. You ask Kumar Swami from America. The law is applying in all the countries. So please don't believe that the law is not applying in different
Sir,
countries.
but
It's wrong.
why God not given chance to them, sir, to
Who told
know
you?
the karma siddhanta?
Who told you God is not giving
Foreigners?
chance? Who told you that? More foreigners are following Karma Siddhanta than Indians. Don't think foreigners are not following Karma Siddhanta. Please don't say like that. Okay.
Sir, that we are I mean we are that we are expanding. I mean we are introducing that, but they don't know there is karma
Sudarshan,
siddhanta.
your basis is not
Yeah.
correct, Sudarshan. Sorry, I don't agree. Don't say foreigners are not following. It's wrong. So we will discuss separately. Don't take off the subject. Right now I'm on one subject. Chandrakanta, are you
Right.
on the same subject? Otherwise, I want to answer only this subject. Other questions we will come after 10 minutes. Anybody
Guruji.
on the same subject? Chandrakant?
Guruji,
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, Chandrakant?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yes.
Actually, my query is that if we can supersede this, I mean, effect part,
Yeah.
the personality like Lord Rama also have to suffer in his life. So if we consider it is the God incarnation in human form. So मेरा query यही था कि अगर हम लोग effect part में supersede कर सकते हैं, तो I mean, why it is not possible for them? That is my query.
No, your query is not very clear. Cause and effect is there for everybody in this world. Nobody can escape the cause and effect. So what is your question?
Yesterday, I think, yesterday I heard that we can supersede the effect part also.
Yes, you can supersede the effect, and I'll show, you must know the reason why. So I will tell you before the end of the call. Okay. So just hang on. Let's get to because everybody wants to know the answer. I want to give the answer after Kumar Swami has a doubt. Kumar Swami.
Guruji, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah.
See, God created one puzzle for us. One puzzle.
Yeah.
So with your freedom and intellect and with your realization, you have to come out from the that puzzle. He will waiting. He is checking how you are going to come out. but he will create some puzzle for you, hurdles and puzzles to create, but you have to overcome it. That is only the free will. That nobody will interfere in our free will. Nobody, even God also will not interfere, definitely.
Correct, Kumar Swami. I'm not disagreeing with you. But I was trying to put your answer in words. You let me now explain to you, then you tell whether you agree or you don't agree. Okay? Let's get to it.
Oh,
Let's let everybody benefit from this call. With your permission, with humble pranams, I am starting. I understand the logic of what this is. I am coming back to the subject. Is everything happening as per the will of God? Parvati Amma started the call with a very good explanation, but let us understand. Because what Parvati Amma said is the part B of the answer. Now, part A. Is everything happening as per the will of God? The answer is no. God is not taking care of every single thing because God has created the law of karma. God is appearing as you, me, as everybody. God is appearing as Maya, and all the problems in the world, God is aware. Now, we have a free will and we are part of Prarabdha Karma. Prarabdha Karma is unfolding in our life because of our previous action. Sudarshan, I think Chandrakant said cause and effect. Same thing. Action, reaction, cause, effect. So whatever is happening in our life, it's happening as per our twin karma. The Prarabdha Karma and the Agami Karma. Both are becoming like the tributaries of the Ganga. When they come and they become in Rudra Prayag, it becomes one Ganga. It comes as two. It comes as Alaknanda and Gangotri, that other river from Gangotri. So they come and they become the Ganga. So the two tributaries of Prarabdha Karma and Agami Karma together is responsible for what is happening in your life even today. God is not in the picture. Now, Kumar Swami brought up the point, what about a yogi? And anybody can be yogi. For me, yogi is not I'm talking about Jivan Mukta. Now, a Jivan Mukta, who is also a yogi, what is happening in his life? Because he is no more under the influence of cause and effect. So, Sudarshan Chandrakant, please note, whoever asked this question. He is no more under the under the control of karma. Because he is not the doer of action. He is an instrument of the divine. So, in that case, is everything happening as per karma? No. Is everything happening as per the will of God? Yes. This is where Parvati Amma gave the answer. This is where Ru Mataji gave the answer yesterday. I remember Ru Mataji gave this answer yesterday. But please understand the two aspects. For Agyani, for an Agyani, everything is happening as per law of karma. For a Gyani, everything who is living in surrender and acceptance, everything is nothing. Actually, nothing is happening. Because for him, it's everything is Leela. Ye Leela hai Maya. Kuch sach to na natak ye Prabhu ka. So please be clear, very important in your life. Why we spend 2 sessions? Because you have to be clear what is happening in your life. Suppose I'm talking to you, I get a heart attack. Right now I'm talking, what happened? Heart attack. What happened? My karma. It's my karma if I'm an Agyani. But if I'm a Gyani, Prabhu, Manzoor, Prabhu. Hey, heart attack kuch bhi nahi hai. Today only it happened. I was making cup of coffee. As I was making cup of coffee, boiling hot water, I put in one boiling water and to make a cup of coffee. I had put another boiling water in another cup. And I didn't realize it. And I turned that cup. And the entire boiling hot water fell on my leg. And my leg nearly caught fire and got burnt. Such, boiling water, one cup fell on my leg. But I didn't feel anything. Today's example, 1 hour back, I didn't feel anything. I put a spray. I took a burn spray. I just put a spray. Because you surrender. You surrender. So now we have answered the question and we are giving a logical answer. In this world, is everything happening as per the will of God? No. In this world, everything is happening as per the law of karma for the one who has not realized SIP. But for the one who has realized SIP and lives the life of acceptance and surrender, Everything is happening as per the will of the divine. Now, if you all don't agree, only talk. If you agree, don't have to comment. If you don't agree, please talk. Anybody does not agree, then you can say, I agree. First opportunity who does not agree.
Guruji,
Ah.
see, for the realization, for enlightenment, the free will only works, or even God's help also required.
Both are required.
God is after testing. He is
Kumar
given
Swami.
question paper to, he has given
In
question
magic.
paper to everybody.
In magic, you need both. No, Kumar Swami, you need free will also, and you need
But-
GG.
Yes, to uplift that one, that is required. Ladder, that is the minimum required. Uplift. For once you uplifted, there is no question.
So,
You have become the part
are
of
you
the God.
agreeing? No, are you disagreeing to the answer?
No, boss. He is becoming Jivan Mukta person. He will become the part of the God. He will not in the surrender of the
He's not
God.
yet part of. No, he's not yet part of God. He will become part of God only when he is liberated from the body. Till he is liberated from the body, he can still slip.
No,
He can
Jivan
slip.
Mukta, boss, Jivan Mukta state also, what happens, the mind and ego will dissolve when he is alive. And
Mind and
after
ego?
that, when he is done, no, in the Jivan Mukta state, the mind and ego will dissolve when he is alive only.
No,
He will
I'm
express the
sorry.
God.
No, I'm sorry. Mind and ego does not dissolve in the Jivan Mukta state. I don't agree. Remember this. Do not take anything for granted. Then the Jivan Mukta will say, Jhum barabar, jhum sharabi. I am already ego, man, already dissolved. No. No. Doesn't work like that. You have to be a yogi. You have to be following the Siddhanta, the principles. If you are a yogi, you have to live in acceptance and surrender.
No, that is there. But what I mean to say is, in the Jivan Mukta position, he will become the part of the God.
No.
But you are saying that it is not different.
No,
So,
Kumar Swami, you cannot become part of God because you are still trapped in the body. You are still trapped in the body and the me. Practically, I'm telling you. This is a practical thing I'm telling you.
Once ego transcended to mind, to your consciousness, then there is no question of this thing. Where is that?
There is no chance. There is no chance of killing the mind and ego till you are alive. There is no chance. Till you are alive, at least 0.01% mind and ego will be there. And that 0.01% chance of you to slip is there. I am telling you this. It's a very important point. Don't take it lightly. Please don't take this lightly, because if you take this lightly, you will become Osho. You can become like Osho. You have a live example. You have a live example of Osho.
Okay, Guruji, one thing.
Yeah.
The metaphor system,
Yeah.
once butterfly, it has become butterfly. Can you come back once again?
That is what we should become. No, you cannot see. So what I'm telling you. No, Kumar Swami, you're mixing up 2-3 questions, Kumar Swami. See, understand a point. A truly metamorphized Jivan Mukta will not slip. Please understand. Am I telling that everybody will slip, Kumar Swami?
No.
Let us be clear. But the Jivan Mukta, why he must live, as Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, why he must live like Sthit Pragya? Why?
No, Sthit Pragna is the initial stage, because whatever the knowledge you are having, you should stand it.
No, sir. Sthit Pragya is not initial stage. It has to be part of your consciousness.
Yes, sir. That is the basic.
Okay. Let others also agree and disagree. Rekha Parvani, and then I want others, including Sunil Chittal, Girish, Bliko, Sudeep, all of you, everybody, Rumataji. See, when I tell names, I don't mean to restrict. I'm only looking at the first people who are on the top screen. But all of you can please give your comments. Rekha Parvani.
Shivam AiR,
Sure.
I agree, but I have a question. Like,
Yes.
we have a free will. So
Yes.
some choose their intellect. They go by the intellect, and some by their mind.
Correct.
So I know avidya ke karan, but those who are in avidya, their karma is letting them be there, right?
Correct.
So then how do they get this intellect? So
No, you see, the mind and the intellect are both two sides of one coin, heads and tails. So either you use the mind and you react, you decide by the mind, and you're in big trouble because the mind will make a monkey of you. Or you turn from the mind to intellect, you discriminate, and you do act in the word of consciousness, and you keep on working till that point where you realize the truth, you get aparoksha anubhuti, you become Jivan Mukta. When you reach that state of aparoksha anubhuti, Jivan Mukta, then nothing is happening as per your will. Then everything you surrender. You surrender to the will of God. Prabhu, mera जीवन अर्पण करूं तुझको और कुछ ना मैं चाहता तू जो मिले मुझको स्वीकार मैं हूं करता देता जो भी मुझको. This is the attitude.
Yes, but what makes us choose the intellect? Karma only, no?
You are now going back 5 steps, Rekha. Choosing intellect over mind is the nursery class. So you know you have to choose intellect. You have any doubt? You are saying you should choose intellect or you should choose mind?
No, not me. Like we
Who?
have decided, like how I chose my intellect. What made me choose that?
That is your consciousness. That is your realization. That is overcoming ignorance. That is your whole journey of spirituality. Your talash, everything.
So, but my karma made me come into this path.
Karma will cause things to happen, but karma will not stop you from your free will. I always tell Dasi Budrani this. Dasi Budrani's question is always this: is everything happening in this world as per my past karma? No. Everything happening in this world is happening by your past karma and your present will, free will. It's a combination of two. You have to understand that.
Because I feel like when I'm explaining to my child, if I want her to understand this, but they don't choose this path, like how you said your parents also. So then what is
very
stopping
simple.
them?
Rekha, to explain to somebody whatever is happening in this world, to explain to somebody, the road is already laid. You can't change the road. The car is in your hand. You can go left or right. You don't need a better explanation. You can't change the road. The road is already laid. The road is paved. To want to explain to your children, you please use this analogy. The prarabdha karma is the road. The car in your hand is the agami karma. It is in your choice. Dasi Budrani also to note. Agami karma, car is in your hand. Don't say, I am a puppet. I am driving left to right to wherever I am not doing. I am remote control. Somebody is controlling me. No, nobody is controlling you. You are in the driver's seat. Sunil Chittal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure, sir.
Basically, as a human being, that is the grace of God that we are born as a human being.
Correct.
And it is well documented in Shastras. Human being is the only being which is having this ability to be an yogi.
Correct.
All other yonis, 84, Saurashi Laksha yonis are there, 84 lakhs. Nobody can use their free will.
Correct.
So that is where this confusion is coming, I believe. For example, if a cow is born in Gujarat, that is karma. There nobody will kill it. It will live its whole life. Human being can be born anywhere in this world. That will lay down his path. Wherever he is born, but every human being is born into some set of religions. That is his karma, yes, do it. But every religion says, go Godwards. So that is where your human mind will have to use. There are two layers in the body. One is the body, and there is a complex, which is mind. So human being is the body-mind complex. So what is happening in the body is a kriya. But there is a mind parallelly running. If you go on saying, I am the doer, you are making new agami karmas. It goes and settles into Sajjita. That's why it is said, you have a control over your actions, but not the fruits of your actions. Fruits of the action will be, definitely God will give it to you as He has the plan for the whole world to run.
And as per Sanchita. As per Sanchita.
Because He'll take it out from the pool. Sanchita is of thousands and millions of births. Maybe in various kalpas also. We don't know that.
Which is
but
basically,
as a human being, you have got a choice.
Yeah, but which is basically therefore an automatic process. God will not interfere.
But if
Sunil Chittal tomorrow becomes Jivan Mukta and becomes Sthit Pragya, then he comes under the direct control of SIP. Then he is no more under these 8 billion people. He becomes a dot, a speck in the hands of God. You come into the hands of SIP and you are under the control of SIP.
Your mind is gone. It is dissolved completely. Your body
Correct.
will run its prarabdha. Even
Correct.
for big saints, even Christ, he had to be crucified. That the body runs the prarabdha, but he was reincarnated. Resurrection was there, and today he still lives with us. So,
So-
this aspect is a subtle aspect. I think
Yeah. So I
one
hope
has to ponder upon it.
there's no doubt in what we are talking about. I think there's complete clarity, right? There's no
Yes.
doubt.
No doubt.
Okay, there are a couple of before Kumar Swami, Rajesh says everything in this world is yesterday he said God's will can supersede. Yes, God's will can supersede provided you have reached that level of Jivan Mukta. Then only God's will supersede. God, then why did God intervene in stopping the pandemic? No, God need not interfere in the pandemic. It's part of the Leela. It's part of the Maya. Why should God interfere? And birth and death are part of the plan. Birth and death are part of Leela, part of Maya. Why has God not interfered and supersede when gruesome murders, tragedies take place? Oh, gruesome murders and tragedies are part of the day and night. Pleasure and pain, loss and gain, sun and rain, murder and comedy and tragedy. It is part of the dream. It is part of the drama. In any drama, the only comedy will be bored. There needs to be both comedy and tragedy. Then only the drama is a good drama. So Rajesh, we should surrender. We are not here to question why SIP does this and why SIP does not do this. He knows better than you and me. We have to understand this logic. Let's keep the concept clear. SIP knows better what he is doing. We have no business. It's just like me telling why Samsung does not make red phone and green phone, only black and white. Samsung knows better which color to make. I don't have to tell Samsung which color phone to make. They are the manufacturer. They know. They do enough analysis. They have enough subject knowledge. Bliss. We have past karma and twin karma, but also the law of action, reaction. My dear Bliss, law of action and reaction is nothing but the past karma. The past, when the law of action and reaction is the law of karma. So when there is many past action, maybe in this life or the previous life, that is in your account. That is in your account, and that is happening in your life today. The fruit of your life is because of what you planted in the past. We don't know when you planted. And what you're doing today, what you're planting today, is also part of what will come tomorrow. So tomorrow what will come will depend on what you're planting today and what you planted yesterday in the past. So both are responsible. Okay, I think who else wants to speak?
Guruji, this means that a metamorphosized person lives in the lap of SIP,
Yes.
and he is leading a life according to the will of God.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's surrendering to the will of God.
He is surrendering. I mean to say that only.
Mataji, if you are still a caterpillar who's crawling on the earth, then you are under the law of karma. But if you are a butterfly, who somebody said, I think Kumar Swami only meant, if you are a butterfly that is already liberated, then you are controlled by the will of the divine, not by will of karma, because there is no karma. Because you are not, you are already liberated from karma.
Mm.
I hope you're getting getting the point. But we should get to that point, right? We should get to that point of being a butterfly, na?
Yes.
You are still a caterpillar and you want to fly. How you will fly? अभी भी caterpillar है, हम उड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं.
Yes, that is wrong.
Kumar Swami.
Guruji Shubham.
Actually,
the human life have come not only with the grace of the God, but it is our good deeds, our past. The first of all, most of the percentage of this thing is our past karmas only.
Of course,
Kumar
Swami.
I am coming. One by one I am coming, sir.
Sir, I had one more doubt, sir.
Wait,
God's
please
grace also is there. God's grace also is there, but before that, your good karmas also there. That's why you are taking this birth. Number one. Number two, when I got a aparoksha anubhuti, I experienced I am Atma. Atma is Paramatma or not? What Mahavakyas are saying, see, neti neti tattvamasi. So when I have removed this, I am not body, I am not mind, I came to know that I am a Atma. This Atma is a Paramatma. This Paramatma is everywhere. Is it not?
Correct.
So what is the meaning? What is the conclusion of this?
Oh, that's what you're saying is 100% correct. Whereas I don't know why you are getting into a feeling that what you are saying is 100% correct. Then nothing is wrong.
What I mean to say is one Jivan Mukta person is a part of the God. I am saying.
Yeah,
See,
but you're
like
not. See, 1 minute.
I
Let
can
me
see.
explain. Let me
1 minute, sir.
explain. Let me explain. Let me explain.
One sea is there, one drop of the water is there. If you put in the drop of the water in that, if you take out the water, so what you will take is the part of the sea.
Kumar
So when
Swami.
you drop, it will mix up the water. So what I mean to say is our consciousness is when you realize it, you are also become a part of the God. I am saying.
Of
But
course.
you please help me.
Kumar Swami, what you are saying is 100% right. The point is this. As long as the wave is appearing as a wave, it is not the ocean. It is still the wave.
I'm
When the
talking
wave,
about drop only. I'm talking about water drop. I'm not talking waves and all. I'm talking the drop of the water.
okay, so what about the drop
So
of
when
water?
drop the water, the part of the ocean or not?
Drop of water is part of ocean. There's no doubt, no?
Yes.
But if you take a drop of water and you keep it in a glass, does that become ocean?
No, see whether the water is a water, one is a part or not. It is,
No
it
doubt
is
it
away
is
from
part.
the.
No, why are
Part.
you even asking the question?
Why I am telling is, see, when you are realizing I am Atma, the Atma is a Paramatma, then I am becoming a part of that Paramatma.
No
That you
doubt.
are not accept. That's what
No, I am not denying that at all. I'm 100% you are right. I'm not denying.
No, actually, in the metaphorical system, once it has become a butterfly, again butterfly cannot come back. Once Jivan Mukta has become.
May I intervene, Guruji? Here.
Yes. Yes,
See,
Sri.
but that butterfly has to live his prarabdha. So that body will remain, but in the mind, he is already a Jivan Mukta. So what we other people see, we'll see through this hole. He will go to the pain. Ramakrishna Paramahansa had throat cancer, but that didn't affect him. He lived as a Jivan Mukta.
Correct.
Yes,
So what you're saying is right. Metaphysics happens at
I'm
the
not saying
mind
that.
level, not at the body level. And
No,
at
no,
that point of
I'm not-
time, the whole process is controlled
We
by
are. Can I tell you
Yes,
what
the
mistake
Lord.
we are making? 1 minute. Can I tell you what mistake we are making? We are making a mistake of comparing a caterpillar and a butterfly,
Yes.
which has physically gone through
It's only an
metamorphosis, with a man who has not gone through a physical metamorphosis. He has only gone through a sukshma metamorphosis. And that sukshma metamorphosis is not 100% completed till such time he is liberated and he becomes one till he attains the state of moksha. We have to be very clear about this matter. Let us
The
not have any
jiva,
second
the
thought.
jiva doesn't have a locus. In a Jivan Mukta on death, there is no locus for it. It gets merges with the self. But as a human being, he has to live his life as a Jivan Mukta. And that
So
too
I
very
hope
conscious.
everybody, we are ending the second day's call, 40 minutes over. So we have no choice but to close this session. We can't continue again.
Sir,
But you can,
sir,
but
last
you can
question
ask
from
me.
my side.
Guruji,
Sir,
Guruji,
last question.
do you mean to say that the Jivan Mukta is not a butterfly state?
Jivan Mukta
No, tell me,
is
because
a
I'm
metamorphosis.
having doubts.
A Jivan Mukta, Kumar Swami. How do you know? Suppose I'm looking at you. How do I know you are actually Jivan Mukta or not? How can I make out?
The realization, anubhuti, and everything is a self
Correct.
certification.
So you should know.
Nobody can.
So you should know whether you are. You should know whether you are butterfly or not. It's not my business to know.
No, even but in reality also the butterfly once it will come back to our not. No, it will
Kumar,
not
you
come
didn't
back.
pay. Kumar Swami, please pay attention. In the caterpillar and Kumar and butterfly concept, there is a physical metamorphosis. In the human being, there is no physical metamorphosis. Please understand. It is a metamorphosis of the me, the mind and ego to the Atma. Therefore, you can't compare the two examples. They're two separate examples. You have to learn from the analogy. You can't compare. Last question from Chandrakant.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
Is it
permit, sir.
Chandrakant?
Sir, yeah, no, sir, I'm sir.
Wait. Chandrakant says binding of karmas are not out of action, but intentions behind the action. 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Chandrakant, please understand, because this is a big problem. The mind will create lot of bhava. The mind will create lot of feelings. It is the job of the intellect to come like a sword and cut those bhavas and cut those feelings and throw in the dustbin. And then you become a Jivan Mukta. So the bhava and the feelings, Chandrakanta, must be destroyed. That is the job of the enlightened soul. Thank you. And last, Sudarshan, if you want to say something before we close.
Yeah, sir. Sir, I had a question. You said if we do good deeds, we cannot get the birth, right?
Correct. Cannot get?
Sir, cannot get the birth again.
No, if you do good deeds, you will get birth.
Okay. Sir, I had a question, sir. Good and bad change from person to person. For terrorist doing a bomb attack is good for him.
Let him
For
do.
us,
Let him do. No, then he will be. Then if he is born as a dog or a frog, then he will realize it later. Why do you worry? You know what is good and bad. No, Sudarshan, you please know. You know what is good and bad, or do I have to tell you?
it differs from person to person.
No.
right,
I'm
sir?
asking Sudarshan. Do you know what is good
Yeah.
and bad, or you don't know?
No, sir. I don't believe in good and bad. As much as I can, I only try don't to harm others. That's
Very good. That means you know good. So if you don't know good tomorrow,
Yeah.
you come and I will give a list of all good things tomorrow. You come
Sir,
at 8 o'clock
last
tomorrow.
question.
Yeah.
Sir, small question and last question. What I repeated. Why God has given the Karma Siddhanta Formula 2 in India only? Why not in other countries?
Can I ask you one question?
Only in Hinduism
Can I
there is
ask you one
Karma
question?
Siddhanta. Yeah.
Why there are only monkeys in India and there are no monkeys anywhere else? What's the answer?
God should give to them also, right? So they should.
No,
He
monkeys
should
are
give a
everywhere.
chance.
No, you're not. Sudarshan, monkeys are everywhere. Why do you believe that there are no monkeys everywhere? So your question itself is wrong. So I'm sorry for that, but your question is wrong. And with that note, we have spent 2 very good days. I want to conclude in the next 10 seconds. Remember, my dear friends, is everything happening as per the will of God? No. You have got a karma that is unfolding. You have a free will in your hands. And what is happening is happening as per karma. The moment you are aparoksha anubhuti, the moment you are enlightened, the moment you accept and surrender that you are the Atma, you are neti neti tattvamasi, then you are beyond karma. There is no karma. And if you surrender and accept the divine will, then everything will happen as per the will divine. With that note, I bow down to you and we will see you tomorrow at 8.